welcome to another plan with me. This week I'm going to be planning from January 7th through the 13th, and I was debating between these two kits. This is Planning Rose's Winter Vibes collection, which I think is really pretty with all the colors, but then I just got this one not too long ago. Actually, I did get it a while ago, but it is what's her name? Glam Planner's mystery kit for December. And it's very wintry themed as well. So I asked some friends which one they liked better, and they picked this one, so we're gonna use this one this week. This is everything that comes with this. Also have these overlays, which I'm not going to use, and glitter headers, and then this is a teeny December sub, and this is a princess themed girl eating snow, which I think is really cute, and then a weigh-in one, which would come in handy actually for me on the 17th. I weigh in. I'm challenging myself to weigh myself every month, and I keep track of it in the beginning of this planner. I can show you guys. It's on the side. So I keep track of my weight loss or gain. I guess I do. I have gain, so I have a whole system, and it's kind of crazy looking, but it's not obsessive, I promise. It's just a way to keep myself accountable, because I tend to fall off the workout wagon. So I've actually been very good about it. I've worked out every day since August. So I've been working out every day for the past like 100 and something days. Like, I'm on a streak according to my Apple Watch. Also try to close these rings every day. Anyway, that just a little something. So that will come in handy because I weigh in on the 17th of every month, and I will have something to mark it with now. So like I said, I'm going to be planning for the week of January 7th through the 13th. And I'm going to be using this planner kit. And I don't know if I want to use this double box situation. But then there's also the same double box here, which is weird. And then, let's see what else we got. We have these fashion girls, which I'm going to use one of them over here on the sidebar. Put that aside though, because I don't need it right now. We have another double box here. And then these pretty things. I want to use her for sure. I want to use this one. I do want to use the bunny. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could just get rid of this one and this one. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I just want to nix the double box and use like this one instead. But then I don't really like this one. I'm not a big fan of this hot tub situation or the nails. So then I would need one more box. All right, I'll figure it out. So, before I start, let me go over here. grab my tools. Okay. So today is a very exciting day because I actually just booked my reservation to go to Disney in August. Very exciting. We're gonna be staying at the Coronado Resort, I think it's called. And we've never stayed at a resort. I've been to Disney already 3 times. 2 times? Twice. I've been to this would be my 3rd time ever in my life. And all the first time I went was actually before I started my current job. And I did it as a congratulations to myself because I'd never been to Disney. I grew up kind of not well off for money like that, where we would take vacations every year. I mean, we would go to visit our dad in Puerto Rico, but that was just like a custody agreement more than anything. And so we didn't really do vacations like that. So it's very exciting for me to actually go to Disney. I love Disney World. And to actually be staying at a resort is so cool because we've never done that before. It's not, I don't think I've ever stayed at a all-inclusive type resort like that. So I'm very excited. So today we booked the actual resort itself. And I was looking for, what was that? I was looking for I had some Disney things that I used when I went to Disney last year, like countdowns and all this other crap. And I did not, I don't know where I put them. I don't know where I put them this year. So I'm gonna have to look for it for my bucket list type thing that I bought from, who was it from? What's her name? What is her name? I don't remember, but I had a Disney countdown thing that I had, and I don't know what I did with it because part of it was make reservations and add fast passes, which I didn't really have to do the last time I went because we stayed outside of Disney. We didn't stay at a resort. We stood we rented a house and then we just stood there. So I don't know. I should probably look for all this and see what I find. Because I do want to use the make reservations sticker. And I gotta find it. Anyway, I'll find it eventually. I gotta find where the rest of my Disney stuff is. So back to this. This week I don't have much going on, I don't think. Let me put this over here. So what do I have goings on this week? I have a meeting on Monday, which is tomorrow, for my master's program. One of the schools that I'm trying to attend. And honestly, it's some stuff going on the beginning of the week, and then at the end of the week, nothing. So there's that. Even though she has like these strips, which I don't think I'm gonna use, but I am gonna white up this side of the lines just for the sky portion so it doesn't peek through there. Perfect. It's a little off, but what are you gonna do? Okay, much better, I think. I don't know, probably not. I probably made it crooked, but it's okay. It's fine. We're gonna go with, we're just gonna keep going. As for, yes, I'm gonna use last week I used holographic foil for my New Year's spread, which was a Narnia themed Glam planner kit. Which I just realized I did 2 Glam planners in a row. Damn it. That's fine. It'll be fine. So I'm gonna keep using these date dots, or date squares, I guess, from Scribble Prints Co. And Monday's the 7th. Okay. I need the tweezers. I just stabbed myself in the stomach. So, yeah, nothing's happened this week. Work is picking up. Everybody was like away for the holidays, I guess. So that's something. I started looking for apartments because my lease for this apartment is up in March. And so I started looking for new places. And I don't know. That's basically what I've been doing. I bought a bunch of things for my class, like a bunch of books that I needed. So that was basically it. That's all I've done. I've not really done anything. I watched Dumpling on Netflix. I did a lot of laundry. That's how I spent my New Year's, doing laundry. I finished The Magicians. I'm caught up on The Magicians. My friend got married last week. And by last week, I mean this past Friday. I researched master's degree programs and narrowed my search down to 2 programs that I want to pursue. Both of them are in forensic psychology, which basically means that I would be consulting with police departments, interviewing suspects, making sure they're able to stand trial. Also, interviewing victims, young victims, traumatized victims, things like that. That's basically what I would do. Maybe even traumatized officers, which if you've been here a while, you know that I started a program in my department for mental health, not mental health, for stress management and critical incident stress debriefing. So basically what it does is after a bad call, the steps we take to debrief officers, make sure that they're fine, that they're not handling what they've seen healthily, basically. And what I'm trying to do is break that mentality, break that stigma. And the best way to do it is to get them early on when they're rookies and give them coping mechanisms so that they never have to get to the point where they would it's kind of like it's basically preventative medicine. So if you want to avoid, like, let's say if you want to avoid diabetes, then there's certain steps you can take to avoid it. You know, try to watch your sugars, exercise, eat healthily, eat a steady, healthy diet, and that will help you prevent diabetes. So it's the same. I have the same mentality when it comes to mental health. So if you give a officer the proper way to cope with stress and the things that we see daily in our jobs, then they'll never get to the point where they will fall back on bad habits and resort to violence, to drugs, to alcohol, or even fall so deep into depression that they contemplate suicide. Last year there were over 160 police officer suicides all over the United States, and I feel as if they were given the proper coping tools early on in their careers, then they wouldn't resort to that kind of thing. And that's my mentality, and that's why I push so hard for these types of programs, because I believe that if a person is giving the proper coping mechanisms from the beginning, then they will healthily deal with their issues, as opposed to keeping it inside of them for so long that they can't deal anymore, and they end up resorting to bad things to help them deal. So anyway, I don't know why I went on that tangent, but I guess because I was talking about my master's program. But the master's program is basically forensic psychology, which I hope to use to help people in the department as well as people that we deal with in the public. So hopefully that will help me. Just in the middle. Okay. Anyway, So what else? So my master's program, I have 2 that I'm looking into at the Adler School of Psychology and then the Chicago School of Psychology. Those are the 2 that have the program that I want. So those are the 2 that I've been researching, and I have like Monday I have a information session with a guidance counselor. So we will see how that works out. But really my first choice is the Chicago School of Psychology. I've heard good things about their program from people in the field. I'm not necessarily studying psychology itself. I'm sorry, forensic psychology itself, but people who I don't know why I have to concentrate so hard on that. People who are in the field of psychology have heard really good things about the school. One of my professors from last semester actually graduated from the Adler School of Psychology, which is one of the reasons why I considered Adler, because I know, having talked to him for a whole semester, that, and he spoke very highly of the program, so I know it's a good program. And yeah, those are my 2 choices. Well, I mean, I would have more, but I don't feel like leaving Chicago. So those are the programs in my area, you know, that I can actually those are the doable programs without having to leave the city, basically. Although we'll see how the process goes to actually apply and get into the program, because if I don't get in, then I guess I might have to reconsider my stance on not moving. I might have to, or I might have to consider, like, I hope I get into one of them. I already started the application process for the Chicago school, but it's like a very lengthy, it's like hard. I work for a police department now, and I don't know if anybody has ever worked for a police department before, or any type of like government job. You have like 3,000 interviews, and that's exaggerating. I had like 6 or 7 interviews, and you get interviewed by like 37 different people, and then you have to go through like a psychological exam, you have to go through physical exams, drug testing, all this. There's just a lot in the process of getting hired at a department, which makes sense because, you know, that's a lot of power to have, and anybody who has that power should be screened properly. But applying to grad school is basically like that. Like, I need 3 letters of recommendation. But it can't just be like anyone. It has to be like specifically toward people who work in the area that you want to work in, which works out for me because I want to work in law enforcement, and I can just get like my deputy chief or my sergeant, one of my sergeants, to write me a recommendation letter. But then I also need a professor, and it's just like I need to write an essay. I need to submit my resume. It's just like a lot of things. And then I have to pay every time that I put in an application. It's just a lengthy process. And I was not expecting it, I guess. So I'm kind of just trying to cope, basically. Okay, so I work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days this week, which works out because there's 5 of these things. I don't have any TV shows on this week, which is really strange. When does The Magicians premiere? Things are not back from a winter hiatus or whatever. So I work Monday. I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday. And then I work Thursday through Sunday. So my boss came into the center and he was talking about changing our day off patterns or having set days off, and we were all like, nope, please no. We did not want anything to do with that. We like how our system works, so we have rotating schedules every week. So every 5 to 6 weeks, everyone gets the chance to get weekends off. We have 3-day weekends, but we do work 6-day weeks. And that annoys people. I don't really mind it too much yet. But I am also very new to the process. I haven't been working there. I've only been working there 3 years. So I don't feel the weight of it. I'm also sort of on the younger side. So, you know, the older generation of dispatchers, they feel the pain of having worked 6 days. I honestly don't even feel it most of the time. Granted, today's my Thursday. Yes. Tomorrow's my Friday. And this week I feel it. Most weeks, however, I do not. I do not even feel that it's, you know, it's been 6 days or whatever. But it does get confusing for like figuring out your days off and stuff. Oh no. You have to. We're just not gonna have any in the middle. Whatever. That's fine. Anyway, he was talking about changing that. And we were like, nah, we'd rather just keep it the way it is. We like our rotating schedules. So I said I don't have any TV shows on this week. I do have a bunch of stuff for school. Like I have to work on that essay. I have to get 3 letters of recommendation. I need to check for my syllabus on Monday. And then I have an appointment with the counselor this day too. So, to check for my syllabus on Monday, I'm going to use this here. And then for the appointment, I'm going to use one of these quartered off put it here. And then use an icon for that. It's a phone thing, so we're just gonna do that. What else is happening? Tuesday, I am off. I want to go out with my friends this day, and we'll see what happens though, so I'm not gonna really put it in yet. But I am off Tuesday, Wednesday, which means I do want to use the weekend banner. On this day. And I am going to use this scripty one. Okay. And then on Wednesday I have 1 week to my class. So I'm gonna use this thing here. What else? So let's find another icon to use. For that, I know she has books. I'm gonna put this here because I do have to post this spread to YouTube and to, I'll use the exclamation point. For class starting in a week. What else? Wednesday, that's it for Wednesday. On Thursday, it's one of my coworkers' birthdays. So I do want to mark his birthday. I just don't know how yet. I guess we could go blue. Put it down here. And then use an icon. Which icon? I'll use the cake for birthday. And then Friday is, I have a bill due, which actually, strangely enough, is the Glam planner. Subscription box. And then that's it. That's all I have for Saturday. That's all my plans for this week. So let's work on my sidebar. I do want to use one of these checks. And I was tracking my sleeping schedule, but then it got annoying to do. It got annoying to wear my watch to sleep. Like, it's too big. I think I need like a Fitbit to track that type of stuff. I did realize that I only sleep on an average of like 6.5 hours a night. So that's something. Should I use a brunette or redhead? I'll use a brunette. So we're gonna move you all the way up here. Almost perfect. I'll cut off that little bit later. And then my two habit trackers for sleep and okay. Sleep and teeth cleaning, and then I do need one for exercise. So let's get some washi. Okay, so there's that. And then I could just make a to-do list. I know she has 3-card checklists somewhere. Or she used to have like a to clean and to buy. Yeah, she got rid of them. Oh no, they're okay. They're here. So we're gonna do one of you. That might actually work out. All right, it's gonna work out perfectly. So where are my headers? That was pretty perfect. All right, so that's my sidebar. And now let's do some deco. Put that for sleep. You can go on this side, bunny. And then you can go right here. The phone, the nail polish. Is this a pillow? MAC lipstick. Let's put you over here. Some glasses. This deco's pretty big. Another bow. I don't even know what this is. And then let's do some dots. Here, you go here. Okay, so that's everything. Alright, so that's everything that I have for this week so far. I'm going to show you what I have left from the kit. Didn't really use much of these yet, but as the week progresses, I will use more of these. So that's everything that I have. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me featuring Glam Planner, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!